paranormal, cryptids, true crime, and all other dark topics to satisfy your morbid curiosity. Welcome to Dark Hodge Podge. Our story takes place in an American town called Adams, Tennessee. It is a small town of only 624 people. It is a famous spot for paranormal enthusiasts due to its horrifying legend. A story known worldwide, made into many documentaries, novels, even had a movie about it made called An American Haunting. In Adams, Tennessee, people come to see two places, the Bell Witch House and the Bell Witch Cave. The legend begins with a man named John Bell, a former politician, lawyer, and landowner. The Bell family were a very well-respected family. John Bell once ran for president. It seemed the family had a promising future, until one fateful night. One night on the Bell property, John Bell spotted a wolf-like animal. John shoots at it. The bullet goes right through the beast as it stares at him, then runs off. This was the beginning of the Bell family curse. Another legend states it began when John Bell allegedly ripped off a woman named Kate Batts. Angry at Bell, she put a curse upon him and his family, returning as a malevolent spirit. According to the legend, the Bell Witch is an invisible spirit that can take many forms, from humans to animals. The hauntings began with strange noises that escalated to physical attacks. The Bell children being pulled from their beds, members being physically attacked, people being slapped and strangled by an unseen entity. One of the worst attacks being on John Bell's youngest daughter, Betsy, who received a series of beatings from the spirit that left her unconscious. The terror did not just stop with the family. Direct quote from Tennessee Myths and Legends. The witch had a dislike for the family's slaves, tormenting them relentlessly, beating them, and refusing to allow them into the house. A Bell slave named Dean stated he encountered the witch several times and that it appeared frequently in the form of a large black dog or wolf, sometimes with two heads, sometimes with no head. Dean also claimed to be turned into a mule and attacked several times by the witch. He carried with him at all times his axe and a witch ball made by his wife as protection from the witch's influence. In another instance, Dr. Mize, a noted conjurer from Simpson, Kentucky, came to exorcise the witch and was mocked and frightened away. The Bell Witch haunting is one of the most well-documented paranormal cases in American history. There have been multiple witnesses seeing strange animals and apparitions around the Bell property. It is said that US President, who was general at the time, encountered the Bell Witch. The encounter terrified him so much, he stated he would rather fight 100 more soldiers than ever encounter the Bell Witch again. It is said the home of the Bell Witch is in a cave near the Bell property, a cave which is a hotspot for many tourists. It is said this cave is infested with dark energy and have shared their experiences. Many tourists wrote stories of horrible events that occurred after they took a rock from the cave home, sending the rocks back. Visitors of the cave have shared stories of being physically attacked by something invisible, hearing unsettling sounds. Here are Reddit stories from visitors inside the Bell Witch Cave, from Built by Bama, Roll Tide. My friend took something from the cave and ended up having mental issues that landed him in a psych ward. Claimed that his mental issues have disappeared after sending the item back to Adams. Blonde Savage 69. Live about 20 minutes from the Bell Witch Cave. We decided to go one year when I was 14. So we get there and I get a bad feeling and say, yo, I don't want to do this shit. I am forced out of the car and off we go. So we get in the cave and off the rip, I'm like, this doesn't feel right. My family is sensitive. My mom is a medium. We get to the second room and this is where shit hits the fan. You're not supposed to record in the cave, but my aunt does it anyway. At a moment when no one is speaking, on the footage you hear a voice whispering, saying shit like, I'll watch you burn, and we're going to drag you to hell. Then as the tour ends, I'm behind my aunt and my mum is behind me, and she says my name. You can book a tour online. Are you brave enough? If you have been to the Bell Witch Cave, share your experiences in the comments.